back once again with another episode of our MLB Show 20 Road Show featuring Chance Bishop, guys. We are on episode number 88 of this series, and well, you see the Braves, that team that traded us. I think, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. The Braves traded away possibly the best hitter of this generation for a man that I don't know how I feel about that. We could have won our second World Series ring, but no, we did not, proving that one player really doesn't make a difference. You know, I think possibly Chance being hurt in that first year we signed with Atlanta, you know, I gotta think maybe him being hurt is the reason why they're so bad. And then the next year they just had a really big decline in pitching at the end of the season. And I think season 3 with the Braves, you know, sure, we're at the end of our deal. We had a 2-year extension, you know, at the end of the deal, and they opted to trade us, even though we said, hey, we don't want to be traded. And not like they got the last laugh that, you know, even without Chance Bishop, they won a ring. I don't know. Because the reason we signed there was because they lost in the World Series. Because they were just that, you know, my thinking was they were that one piece away from winning it all. That, hey, maybe Chance can be that piece right there. Maybe he will be the guy that pushes them over the edge. Apparently, I was very wrong because that did not happen. That was nowhere close to happening, apparently. And we got traded to a team that not only missed the postseason, they ended the season under 500. So I don't know. It's just bittersweet to be, not even bittersweet. It's bittersweet to see the Braves win. You know, it's sweet because they're cool. That was the team that we were on. But it's bitter because, like, hey, they traded us because they didn't want us on that team anymore for whatever reason. You know, Xander Bogaerts makes the Hall of Fame, had a nice 20-year-long career. Good for Xander Bogaerts. 452 career home runs, 2,800 career hits. So those are definitely Hall of Fame numbers. Gotta think, yeah, the minimum threshold for hits about 200 hits, home runs, give or take. But 2,800, almost 3,000 hits, almost 500 home runs, definitely a Hall of Fame season. Astros offering us an 8-year deal for $245 million. Dude, Astros, I do not want to play with you. I understand that you do have, you know, an obligation to try and re-sign the player you just traded for, but I'm pretty sure I made it clear. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this nonsense. The Braves are offering us an 11-year contract for $341 million. Texas offering us 9 years, $279. Like, come on, guys. What is happening here? Why? What are all these teams? You know, apparently, as they really want us in Texas, the Dodgers, you know, they've probably been, you know, flopping around recently because they're just, you know, just in cap hell. You know, haven't had any decent talent in a while. But $279 for 9 years? I mean, that's a lot of money. Astros pulling out. Red Sox going in hard. 8 years, $248. You know, Braves still at 11 years, $341. That's a lot of money. That is a ton of money right there to throw at a player. Definitely is a ton of money right there. Dodgers pulling out. Mets, I'm sorry. In the words of Jason Worth, never the Mets. I have too much respect for myself than to sign with the New York Metropolitans. Now it's one of those things that if we were to be drafted by the Mets in Family Show 2021, there's nothing I could do about that. But I'm not signing with the Mets ever. Blue Jays, 82 and 80, 10 years, $307 million. But no, we're at free agency now. We're gonna pick the team we go to, just like last time we went with the Braves. Hopefully we don't get hurt this time, which would be a real big upsetty spaghetti right there. But, you know, just looking at all these players, you know, a lot of good teams. New York, for some reason, wasn't noticed. They have not a great first baseman. see some of these teams that came in on us, you understand why. But I think I want to go to Kansas City. And you're going to be thinking, what are you thinking? You're going to Kansas City? Yeah, I think, hey, look at that. They had 85 wins last year. Chance Bishop is definitely a 5-WAR player. So if you move that first baseman there to DH, or you could play a different position, this can easily be an 85-90 win team. So I just think that maybe I'm just being overthinking it. I'm putting too much faith in Chance Bishop. I'm putting too much faith in this Kansas City team. But what is the biggest Zach Greinke possible move for a player to make than going to a team like Kansas City? You know, we could have gone to Seattle. Seattle would be a pretty big move that, you know, a lot of people wouldn't expect a player to make. But I think Kansas City, though, I think they want to try and win another ring, you know. They won that one ring when they beat the Mets in, what was it, 2011, right? I don't know. 8 was Phillies, 9 was Yankees, 10 was 10 was Giants, 11 was Cardinals, so maybe it's 2012. 2012, the Royals won. And, you know, their teams kind of fell apart from there. They lost Moose, they lost Hosmer, they lost everyone. Alex Gordon retired. You know, all of the faces to that franchise just kind of, you know, left. They went along their own special ways. But it is what it is. So Chance Bishop trying to be the next big player here in Kansas City. You know, he has some big shoes to fill for fan favorites. I think Mike Sweeney, George Brett. You know, unfortunately, you know, Alicia doesn't tell you what their records are, but I'm going to assume that Jorge Soler did not break any of their single-season records, if not already having the records for most home runs in a single season. But career-wise, I guarantee you did not break any of the career home run records. And, well, I think Chance Bishop can easily, in his time in Kansas City, depending on how long he stays, can easily be an all-time leader in a lot of these categories. Probably not hits, you know, but maybe home runs. Chance can, you know, signs a big 10-year deal, 8-year deal for Kansas City. Hits like 25 to 40 home runs every season. He can easily beat out George Brett's home run record. I think George Brett has 367 career home runs for Kansas City. Maybe Chance Bishop hits 400 here. Maybe he finishes his career out here in Kansas City. What would be a crazier place to end a career than in, you know, than in Kansas City? You know, I've been to Kauffman Stadium before. It's a great stadium. It's a great place to go to. You know, I was there for the All-Star game. You know, the year, maybe it was, I think it was the year that Robinson Cano didn't hit any home runs in the home run derby. Maybe it was a different year that he did that, but I think it was that year that Kauffman that he didn't hit any home runs in the home run derby. But I don't know, I think Chance Bishop can definitely be a big home run threat. You know, at a ballpark. You know, put Kansas City on the map. You know, get people talking about Kansas City. Get Kansas City to a point where, hey, they're now an attractive destination for free agents. You know, the fans want to come. You know, fans want to come to see players. You know, Philadelphia signs Bryce Harper. Guess what? Bryce Harper jersey sales instantly topped the record for LeBron James' jersey when he signed with the Lakers. Did you guys know that? When Bryce Harper signed in Philadelphia, his jersey sales broke the record set the year before, right? The year before? Or maybe it's just that, maybe it's a couple months before, of jersey sales when LeBron James signed the Lakers, which broke another record. But Chance Bishop signing in Kansas City, sure, not the biggest fan base, not, you know, the biggest market, not the biggest TV market. It's not New York. It's not LA. It's not Philadelphia. It's not these big media markets. It's a market that is going to be it's gonna be special. It's gonna be something that Chance is gonna, end his career, and he's gonna say, hey, I enjoyed my time in Kansas City. I made the most, and I put everything out on the field when I was a member of the Royals. Make that crown worth something again. When's the last time that people took that team seriously? Except for that one World Series run they had. When was the last time they took them seriously? When they won the World Series, back in the 80s. So, let's make Kansas City the team of the 2030s, the team of the 2040s. But, I hope you guys are ready for this next chapter in Chance Bishop's career. We've been on a couple teams now, but I think, our longest tenure definitely will be here in Kansas City for the foreseeable future. You absolutely love what is about to go down here, what we're going to do, what we are about to do here is going to be something magical, hopefully. I think all the milestones, Chance is going to hit 500, 600, 700, 800 career home runs. All of those milestones will be hit as a member of the Kansas City Royals. If we go to the Hall of Fame, do we go as a Royal? I know we can't actually choose that. But take a look at this contract. Chance Bishop has never been one for asking for all of the money. Bryce Harper, everyone gets on Bryce Harper for his 13-year, deal for which is like $330 million. But it comes down to about $25 million a year. But there you go, 9 years, $214 million, $23 million annually for Chance Bishop. That is what Chance will be playing for. But next, text me too. Peace out, rock on, see for classy, and have a great day, I guess.